Remember when cars were more like rolling palaces than just transportation? Yeah, I'm talking about the land yachts of the past, those massive chrome-laden machines that ruled the roads. In today's video, we're diving into the golden age of American automotive excess, the land yachts. These were the kings of comfort and luxury, dominated by brands like Cadillac, Lincoln, and Imperial. But we've got a few surprises in store as we explore the 10 longest, most luxurious cars from the 1970s. Grab your popcorn, let's get started. Number 10, 1969 to 1978 Mercury Marquis. Starting with a prime example of American automotive luxury from its time. The 1969 to 1978 Mercury Marquis wasn't just a car, it was a statement. Spanning nearly 2 decades, this land yacht embodied the essence of American luxury and size. The second generation of the Marquis, starting in 1969, marked a significant expansion. Unlike its first generation predecessor, which was only available as a 2-door hardtop, the second gen offered something for everyone: sedans, convertibles, and even station wagons. With a wheelbase longer than a modern-day SUV, this beast stretched over 19 feet, especially after the 1973 refresh that added those famous 5 miles per hour bumpers. Under the hood, you can find engine options ranging from a 351 cubic inch V8 to a massive 460, all paired with a 3-speed automatic transmission and rear-wheel drive. The Marquis was more than just big, it was luxurious. The Braham trim was the pinnacle of opulence, offering a plush ride that floated down the road. This wasn't just a car, it was a living room on wheels, complete with all the space and comfort you could ever need. Talking about all you need, this next car provides all you need with luxury and speed. Number 9, 1974 to 1977 Dodge Monaco. Monaco was Dodge's crown jewel among full-size cars up until 1973, with the Polara sitting just below it. Kind of like how Chevy had the Caprice and Impala, or Ford had the LTD and Galaxy 500. But in 1974, Dodge axed the Polara, probably because of some emissions regulations or something, leaving the Monaco to carry the torch. Now, unlike the Mercury Marquis, where the sedans were longer than the wagons, the Monaco flipped the script. This third generation of the Monaco ran from 1974 to 1977, and it came in a bunch of flavors: a 4-door sedan, a 2-door coupe, a hardtop, and of course a wagon. The 1974 Monaco wagon stretched out to 223.5 inches, but by 1976 it grew even longer, measuring 229.5 inches, making it just half an inch longer than the Marquis in 1976. Under the hood, you had 2 engine choices, a standard 400 or an optional 440, both paired with Chrysler's 3-speed TorqueFlite transmission and rear-wheel drive. The Monaco came in 3 trim levels: the base Monaco, the Royal, and the top-of-the-line Brougham. Most folks opted for the Brougham, which featured that classic wood paneling that just screamed luxury. The Monaco wagon faced off against the likes of the LTD Country Squire and the Caprice Estate wagon, cars that, from today's perspective, are nothing short of spectacular. The brochure for the Monaco called it uncommon luxury, and they weren't kidding. With less than 6,000 of these wagons built in 1976, they're incredibly rare to find today. Next up, we have a car that is an absolute stunner. Looking at it must put a smile on your face. Number 8, 1977 to 1979 Lincoln Continental Mark V. The Mark V was a significant overhaul over the Mark IV. Gone were the rounded edges, replaced by sharp lines and crisp angles, giving it that distinct look that defined this generation from 1977 to 1979. This was one of the last of the true full-size personal luxury coupes. While Cadillac downsized the Eldorado in 1979, Lincoln kept rolling out the Mark V for folks who still crave that big, luxurious ride. And let's be real, the crowd who wanted these massive beauties were mostly older folks, and they were pretty much the only ones who could afford them, especially the high-end collector and designer series editions of 1979, which could easily cost over $100,000 in today's money. Each designer series Mark V had its flair. The Bill Blass edition was as sleek as a luxury cruiser. The Pucci edition rocked that famous chromatic resort style. The Cartier edition was as understated as a diamond solitaire, and the Givenchy edition oozed aristocratic elegance. Inside, these cars were loaded with top-notch features, and the seats, oh man, they looked like they could be the most comfortable seats ever put in a car. Like the Mercury Marquis, the Mark V ticks all of the boxes of a true land yacht. It stretches out to a whopping 233.3 inches or 19.2 feet, longer than a modern extended wheelbase Escalade or a Wagoneer L. It's even 15 inches longer than the Genesis G90L. And remember, we're only at number 8 on the list. Number 7, 1975 to 1976 Buick Estate Wagon. Our 7th longest American car from the 70s go to the 1975 and 1976 Buick Estate. The 1975 to 1976 Buick Estate wagon was the ultimate family hauler of its time, combining sheer size with luxury and power. This behemoth of a station wagon stretched out at 231.2 inches, just shy of 20 feet, making it one of the longest station wagons ever built. Under the hood, you could find a 455 cubic inch V8 engine, which provided plenty of muscle to move this massive vehicle with ease. The estate wagon wasn't just about size though, it was also packed with features that made it feel more like a luxury sedan than a family wagon. Plush seating, wood grain paneling, and a smooth ride all contributed to its reputation as a first-class way to transport your family. One of the most distinctive features of the Buick Estate wagon was its clamshell tailgate, a two-way tailgate that was both practical and a bit of a showpiece. The rear glass slid up into the roof while the tailgate dropped down onto the floor, giving easy access to the cavernous cargo area. In an era where bigger was better, the Buick Estate wagon stood out as a prime example of American automotive excess, offering a unique blend of space, luxury, and power that made it a favorite among families with a taste for the finer things. And speaking of the taste for the finer things, I doubt it gets finer than our next car. Number 6. 1974 to 1975 Oldsmobile 98. The 1974 to 1975 Oldsmobile 98 was the epitome of 1970s American luxury. With its commanding presence and plush interior stretching over 19 feet long, this full-size sedan was designed to dominate the road with style and comfort. Under the expansive hood, the Oldsmobile 98 packed a 455 cubic inch V8 engine, offering impressive power for such a massive vehicle. The engine was paired with a 3-speed turbo hydromatic transmission, ensuring a smooth and effortless ride, whether cruising down the highway or navigating city streets. Inside, the Oldsmobile 98 was all about luxury. The spacious cabin featured thick, cushioned seats that made every journey feel like a first-class experience. The car was loaded with features that were cutting edge for the time, including power windows, a tilt steering wheel, and an optional 8-track tape player for your listening pleasure. The exterior design was equally impressive with a long, sleek profile, bold chrome accents, and distinctive squared-off lines that gave it a commanding look. The Oldsmobile 98 wasn't just a car, it was a statement, a rolling symbol of success and sophistication during a time when size and luxury were king. And in this era of size and luxury ruling, these next 5 cars were the best. Number 5. 1977 to 1979 Lincoln Continental. The 1977 to 1979 Lincoln Continental wasn't just long, it was enormous, stretching over 19 feet, and it made sure everyone knew it. The design was all about straight lines and sharp edges, giving it a bold, imposing presence on the road. Under the hood, the Continental was equipped with a hefty 460 cubic inch V8 engine, delivering the kind of smooth, effortless power you'd expect from a luxury cruiser. It was paired with a 3-speed automatic transmission, ensuring that the ride was as plush as the interior. And speaking of the interior, it was pure decadence. Leather seats, wood trim, and every luxury feature you could think of came standard, making the Continental more of a mobile living room than a car. The Lincoln Continental wasn't just about luxury, it was about making a statement. Whether you were pulling up to a 5-star hotel or cruising down Main Street, this car demanded attention. It was the go-to choice for those who wanted the best of the best, a true American land yacht that represented the height of 1970s automotive excess. This car gave a similar feeling as the next car, but just that the next car was a step ahead in significant areas. Number 4. 1975 Buick Electra 225. The 1975 Buick Electra 225, affectionately known as the Deuce and a Quarter, was the embodiment of American full-size luxury in the mid-70s. This land yacht stretched nearly 19 feet long and weighed over 2 tons, making it one of the most imposing vehicles on the road. Buick didn't skimp on power either, packing a massive 455 cubic inch V8 under the hood. This beast of an engine delivered a smooth, powerful ride that was perfect for highway cruising. Paired with a 3-speed turbo hydromatic transmission, the Electra 225 wasn't about speed. It was about gliding over the road in comfort, with a suspension system designed to absorb every bump and dip. Inside, the Electra 225 was all about luxury. Plush velour seats, faux wood trim, and the dashboard filled with chrome accents made you feel like you were driving a private lounge. Buick loaded this car with every conceivable option, from power windows to automatic climate control, ensuring that every ride was as comfortable as possible. The 1975 Buick Electra 225 wasn't just a car, it was a status symbol. It represented an era when bigger was better, and luxury meant rolling down the road in a car that felt more like a yacht than a sedan. Next up is a car that made a Cadillac a classic. Number 3. 1975 Cadillac Fleetwood 60 Special. The 1975 Cadillac Fleetwood 60 Special showcased everything that made Cadillac a household name. This behemoth of a car stretched over 19 feet, making it one of the longest and most imposing sedans of its time. Under the hood, Cadillac equipped the Fleetwood with a 500 cubic inch V8 engine, the largest production engine of its era. This powerhouse delivered a smooth yet commanding ride, perfect for those who wanted to glide down the highway with authority. The 3-speed turbo-hydramatic transmission ensured that all this power was delivered seamlessly, emphasizing the effortless luxury Cadillac was known for. The Fleetwood 60 Special was all about indulgence. Inside, passengers were treated to plush leather seats that felt more like armchairs, with enough legroom to stretch out and relax. The dashboard was a symphony of wood trim, chrome, and soft-touch materials, creating an environment that was both opulent and inviting. Cadillac didn't skimp on features either. The 1975 Fleetwood 60 Special came loaded with power windows, automatic climate control, and a host of other creature comforts that made every journey a first-class experience. For those who wanted to make a statement, the Fleetwood 60 Special wasn't just a car, it was a declaration of taste, success, and an appreciation for the finer things in life. The Cadillac didn't just stop there, it was the start of greater things. Number 2. 1975 to 1976 Cadillac Fleetwood Brougham. The 1975 to 1976 Cadillac Fleetwood Brougham served as a flagship sedan for those who demanded the best of everything. Stretching over 19 feet, this land yacht was the very definition of opulence, designed to make a statement on the road. Under its expansive hood lay a 500 cubic inch V8 engine, the largest in any production car at the time. This behemoth of an engine provided a silky smooth ride, perfectly complementing the Brougham's role as a luxury cruiser. Paired with a 3-speed turbo-hydramatic transmission, it delivered power effortlessly, allowing drivers to glide along the highway in serene comfort. Step inside and you are greeted with an interior that rivaled a high-end living room. The Fleetwood Brougham featured deep plush seats upholstered in rich leather or velour. With an abundance of legroom that ensured passengers rode in the lap of luxury, the dash was a showcase of craftsmanship, with wood accents and chrome detailing that exuded sophistication. Cadillac packed the Fleetwood Brougham with all the latest technology of the time, power everything, automatic climate control, and a host of other amenities that made driving this car an indulgent experience. Whether you were cruising down the boulevard or arriving at a grand event, the Fleetwood Brougham was the car that made sure all eyes were on you. It wasn't just a car, it was a rolling symbol of status and success. Number 1. 1973 Chrysler Imperial. And finally, the longest American car from the 1970s. The 1973 Chrysler Imperial was a paragon of luxury and grandeur, showcasing Chrysler's top-of-the-line offering for the early 70s. This full-size sedan stretched out to an impressive 233.4 inches, over 19 feet, making it a true land yacht in every sense. Under the hood, the Imperial boasted a 440 cubic inch V8 engine, delivering ample power to move this massive vehicle with ease. This engine was paired with a 3-speed torque-flight automatic transmission, ensuring smooth and effortless driving. The Imperial's rear-wheel drive and advanced suspension system provided a ride that was both cushy and stable, a hallmark of high-end motoring. Inside, the Imperial was the epitome of luxury. It featured a richly appointed cabin with plush leather seating, power windows, and advanced climate control for the time. The dashboard was adorned with high-quality materials, and the car came with a range of conveniences that made long journeys a pleasure. As Chrysler's flagship, the 1973 Imperial was designed to make a statement. It combined opulent styling with a spacious interior and top-tier performance, making it a standout choice for those who demanded the ultimate in American luxury. And that wraps up our journey through the incredible land yachts of the 1970s. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more automotive history and epic car content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.